And really, I really feel kind of like I gotta call DDG just because like I was on live with Toosi and like I fuck with both of them. Like I'm like it's not like I fuck with one and I don't fuck with the other. I fuck with both of them. You know what I mean? Like usually when people beefing, I like to fuck with one and I don't like the other. But like I like both of these guys. And okay, didn't answer. Should I hit Ruby? Okay, he texted me back just now. He said, "Act, it's louder, where I'm at." He said, "Yeah, Six Flags." Hold up, I'm texting him. This phone's fucked up. All right, he said he has Six Flags. He'll be done in like an hour. He'll call back. All right, cool. I don't know if he's with I don't know if he's with Ruby Rose though, because I would just call Ruby and say, Ruby, what the fuck is going on, man? Let me tell you this. You know the saying that says, you know, it's a fucking saying. I'm gonna Google it before I say it because I want to sound smart. This ain't really the same, but it's kind of to the effect of like the first cut is the deepest. You know, like, but in the context of yeah, like men and women, we do the same shit, but like yo, with a nigga, like we gonna feel it more. Like we gonna really take that shit and we gonna like it matters more to us, more than it's gonna matter to a girl. You feel me? Like for example, I don't think Ruby Rose is getting much land. Like I mean, yeah, niggas might be saying, oh, she's a whole blah blah, but like listen to her music, nigga. Uh, nigga, her first big song is called Big Mouth. She's talking about sucking up the whole room. Like no disrespect, but that's her song. She's talking about sucking up the whole room. It's like a vacuum cleaner. Okay, so you coming out and saying she sucked up whoever, she don't give a fuck. Her fucking song's called Big Mouth. Let's be honest, right? The thing is with like DDG, when you're dating a girl who has been associated with other dudes, you have to almost defend her history. I'm gonna tell you why I identify, because I'm very honest. So when and this is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Angelica went through my goddamn phone, found a bunch of videos of me fucking mad bitches. Like, I mean, mad hoes. Like, like it was in 4K. She went through my phone, right? She's mad as fuck as me at me. Okay, now she's looking like I can't go on like Instagram Live and say this because if I say that, all of his followers is just gonna be like, "Yo, forgive Act. What are you talking about?" She is heated. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, this was so sloppy. Like, she's watching videos. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think one of the videos was with you know what I mean, I won't even say the name. But I'm laughing now, but it's not funny. she's upset, right? So she says to herself, and really this is how it went down. She says to herself, how could I make this nigga feel as shitty as I felt? Because I had to go, I went through his phone, and every Spanish chick is always gonna go through your phone. They're in your phone, trust me. You get me? Like, actually, any girl who really loves you is kind of almost in your phone. You know what I mean? Unless they're really secure. Actually, have I met any girl that don't go through your phone? You don't know. Anyway, so essentially, she sees all that in my phone, and she's like, "Yo, how could I like? I want him to feel as shitty as she felt." So, and by the way, she's Spanish, so she did the whole breaking the phone thing, woke me up, break the phone, blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck going on, right? But then she wanted a little bit more, right? Because chicks they like, I don't know, especially with her, she loves revenge. So her thing would be like, all right, I'm gonna just tell like everybody in the world that I caught you fucking a bunch of girls. But then she looked at it and she kind of hinted to it, and she was like, yo, his audience is gonna be like, oh yes, Ack is fucking bitches. They're not gonna shame me like, yo, y'all not gonna shame me like, yo, Ack, why did you do this? They'll be like, yes, my nigga, Ack, you ain't a pussy. That's what I'm talking about. So she looked at that and said, fuck, she felt hopeless, right? She's like, yo, essentially because he's more popular than I am, the only way, and I'm giving you the story to kind of make you understand how some women think. This is all toxicity. This is all type of stuff you should not want to be with. But I'm relating myself to this because I do believe DDG and Ruby Rose are in a toxic relationship. You know what Angelica did? She said, I bet. So if I tell people that he cheated on me, they won't care. If I tell them that, like, yo, I found this information or videos, they won't care. They'll just act like, yo, he's just a fucking G for fucking other chicks and me. She says, bet. There was a bum ass nigga, which I still like. She kind of got me, I guess. There was a nigga named Lil Tracy who was in her DMs, and she said, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go link with this nigga, and now when I'm talking this breakup shit, because like she kind of was talking to him before, but nobody took it serious because they'd be like, yo, nigga, you're living at his house. Like, what are you talking about? So even if she's like, yo, I got the fucking proof in 4K of him doing some shit, everybody was like, yo, nigga, you're living at his house. Like, you're not breaking up, right? So she goes link with the nigga. Now I'm gonna go with her story. This is her story. Her story is that, listen, yo, we just did like a publicity stunt. Again, one thing you're gonna learn about this: believe no women. When a girl says something, it's probably a lie. But just to not argue, just to be like, okay. But don't ever start beef over something a girl said. So, and by the way, to this day, she said, listen, me and Tracy, we did it for clout, blah blah blah, that ain't happened, blah blah, cool, whatever, great. But truth be told, it put me in a really weird position. Technically, we had broken up. However, niggas kept coming to me talking about, yo, why this rapper fucking your bitch? Keep in mind, me and Angelica at that point had broken up. Angelica was I remember I was trying to kick her out at one point because she was in my kitchen trying to make an exposed video of me. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You live with me. If you gonna make an exposed video, go use somebody else's light bill and somebody else's Wi-Fi. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I'm really trying to I'm consolidating the story. She was trying to get back at me. She linked with some other dude. And